They're ugly, they're comfortable, and they've made billions of dollars. I'm talking about Crocs, the shoes that everyone loves to hate. But how did these shoes become so popular? How did a company that started with a single product become a global brand? In this video, we've got a topic that's about to blow your mind. Crocs. Yes, those colorful, hole-filled, rubbery shoes that some might call ugly, from its humble beginnings to its meteoric rise to fame. Also the reasons why people love and hate Crocs and why they're so successful. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's get one thing straight. Crocs have divided opinions like no other fashion trend. Some folks adore them, while others cringe at the mere sight. But have you ever wondered how a shoe that many consider ugly managed to turn into a fashion icon and a money-making machine? So, buckle up as we delve into the captivating story of how Crocs transformed from ugly ducklings to money-making swans. The birth of an oddity. Stumbled upon a unique type of foam and decided to mold it into a shoe. Crocs were just a bunch of unconventional foam creations. They were the brainchild of 3 innovative minds who saw the potential in crafting comfortable and functional footwear. Now, take a look at these. The first Crocs weren't exactly the kind of shoes that would make you go, wow. They were clunky, had holes all over, and came in a limited range of colors. But guess what? These peculiar attributes were exactly what set them apart from the crowd. As these early Crocs found their way onto the feet of boaters, gardeners, and outdoor enthusiasts, a surprising thing happened. People started talking about how incredibly comfortable they were. And isn't comfort the holy grail when it comes to footwear? The foam material itself was a game changer. It provided cushioning and support in ways that traditional shoes often couldn't. And those holes, they weren't just a random design choice. They allowed for better ventilation and drainage, making Crocs perfect for various activities. So, while these early Crocs might not have been the prettiest shoes on the block, they quickly gained a reputation for being incredibly practical. They were like the Swiss Army knives of the footwear world. Versatile, functional, the ugly duckling phenomenon. Fast forward a bit and something remarkable happened. Who would have thought that a shoe that some labeled as uglies could spark such a fashion revolution? It's like the ugly duckling story where what's perceived as different can actually be the start of something extraordinary. The moment Crocs embraced their unique design and leaned into their distinctive appearance, magic happened. People realized that these shoes weren't just for comfort, they were a canvas for creativity. Fashion designers and influencers around the world took notice and started incorporating Crocs into their high-end looks. Suddenly, what was once considered ugly became an accessory, gracing the pages of fashion magazines and making appearances on runways. And then came the gibbets, those quirky little charms that you can attach to your Crocs. Suddenly, each pair of shoes could tell a unique story, reflecting the wearer's interests, passions, and personality. The ugly duckling story taught us that appearances can be deceiving, and the same goes for Crocs. What might have seemed uglies at first glance turned out to be a captivating way for individuals to express themselves. The power of versatility. Now, let's talk about the versatility that propelled Crocs to the top of the footwear game. What's fascinating about Crocs is that they managed to transcend their initial utilitarian reputation and become a staple in so many different aspects of life. They've evolved from being just a practical choice for outdoor activities to clogs anymore. Crocs have expanded their product range to include slides, sandals, sneakers, and even heels. This diversity in styles has allowed them to appeal to a broader audience. The key to Crocs' versatility lies in their adaptability. You can pair them with your favorite jeans, rock them with a summer dress, or even add a touch of whimsy to a formal outfit. It's all about breaking fashion norms and embracing the unexpected. Crocs have also entered the world of collaborations, teaming up with renowned brands and designers to create limited edition collections. Who would have thought that you could find Crocs featuring iconic logos, trendy patterns, and even collaborations with pop culture icons? So, whether you're a trendsetter, a comfort seeker, or someone who loves pushing the boundaries of fashion, there's a Croc style waiting for you. It's all about embracing the power of versatility and making a bold statement that reflects your personality, from ugly to unbelievably profitable. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Those ugly shoes transformed into an absolute goldmine. Crocs went from being dismissed as a passing fad to raking in billions in revenue. But how did they pull off this incredible transformation? Crocs mastered the art of tapping into nostalgia and comfort. They strategically targeted different age groups and lifestyles, making them a staple in households worldwide. They also embraced digital marketing and leveraged social media influencers to connect with younger audiences. It's a textbook case of adapting to the changing time. Crocs' journey from uglies to ultra-profitable is a testament to their innovative marketing strategies and keen understanding of consumer behavior. From heartwarming advertisements that highlighted the comfort and versatility of Crocs, to partnering with celebrities and influencers who genuinely loved the shoes, Crocs knew how to create a buzz. Their collaborations with brands like Balenciaga and Justin Bieber took the fashion world by storm, showing that even in the realm of high-end fashion, Crocs had a place. From sustainable materials to eco-friendly practices, Crocs have demonstrated their dedication to making a positive impact on the planet. The journey from ugly to profitable wasn't without its challenges, but Crocs took each obstacle as an opportunity to innovate and adapt. Future of Crocs. Crocs have proven time and again that they're not content with resting on their laurels. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of design and functionality, always on the lookout for ways to surprise and delight their customers. Their commitment to sustainability is worth applauding. By introducing more sustainable materials and reducing their environmental impact, Crocs are not just creating footwear, they're setting an example for the industry. And speaking of innovation, have you seen some of their recent concept designs? From shoes that adapt to your foot's movement to designs inspired by space-age aesthetics, Crocs are exploring new frontiers in footwear. It's clear that Crocs are not just a trend. They're a brand that's here to stay. And who knows, maybe those futuristic concept designs will become a reality sooner than we think. So, the next time you slip into a pair of Crocs, remember that you're not just wearing shoes. You're stepping into a world of innovation, comfort, and boundless creativity. And there you have it, folks. The incredible journey of how Crocs turned ugly into billions and changed the way we think about footwear. From their unconventional beginnings to their status as a global fashion phenomenon, Crocs remind us that sometimes it's the most unexpected ideas that lead to the greatest success. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Crocs and the inspiring story behind them, click the next video shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.